Hey, you guys come on in. This is going to be a very quick live, and then I have to hop off because I have my workshop in about an hour. And so, those of you that are new to me, welcome to my space. My name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for established Christian female coaches who want to increase their income and their impact without compromising their Christian values. I'm also a TV and radio show host. We film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. And so, you guys, I wanted to do a quick case study on myself. So you see me do case studies with other people, but I wanted to do this quickly and just have this quick conversation. Those of you who are in the workshop, I'm going to go into it in a little bit more detail than what I'm going to do with this particular live. So you guys, as you come on into this live, once again, say hi, hello, hey. Those of you that are catching me on the replay, type in hashtag replay, leave your questions, leave your comments, all that awesome stuff. And I will certainly make sure that I get back to you guys. And so, like I said, I'm going to do just a quick case study on what I did. Hey. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. How are you, Princess? How are you doing? Hey. And so, you guys, I'm going to do this quick case study on myself with this workshop that I have. And I'm going to talk to you guys about how I feel the workshop. We ended up actually opening up six more seats. One of them is already taken. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go through these points very quickly. And like I said, I wanted to do this because the workshop is at 1 Eastern time. So I need to go ahead and get this in here. And so I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of things that I do. The same thing that I work on with my clients. My clients will tell you the same thing. And those that implement it, these are the results that they get. I'm telling you, it works. Like it's not brain surgery, but it does take you being committed to what it is that you're doing. Okay. So the very first thing that I did, and this is what I encourage my clients to do, is I set a goal. I'm like, how many people do I want into this workshop? And so I wanted 20 people into the workshop. Yes. I love it. Just been building and busy set. So I had to get set up. Oh, I missed you. Oh my gosh. I am so glad that you were doing well. And so you guys, I set a goal. Okay. How many people do I want into this workshop? Because with this workshop, because it is hands-on, I didn't want 50. I didn't want 100. And so I'm like, 20. 20 is a good number to where I can come in. I can make sure that I know everyone who's on the workshop. I know what business they have. I know what type of coach they are. I know who they serve. Well, Bev, I see other coaches. They got 50 and 100. What does that have to do with me? They don't have anything to do with me. I just told you how I roll. A lot of you guys, you have to stop looking at what other people are doing, and you have to know yourself and the people that you serve. And I know for me, remember, my background is in education and training. So I have literally done trainings that had 500 people in there. So can I do it? Yeah, I can do it. But do I desire to do that? I do not desire to do that. That's not my desire. I would rather have the quality over the quantity to ensure that everyone gets what it is that they have come for. And so, like I said, my thing is, okay, we're going to go ahead. 20 is good. I get 20. I'm good. So like I said, I set a number. I can't do coaches. I can't work with coaches that I don't really pay attention to the numbers. I can't be your coach. I'm sorry. I can't be your coach because once again, we need a target. We need something that we're shooting for. I believe in writing the vision and making it plain, sitting down and counting up the cost. A lot of you guys, you are afraid to put numbers to a thing because if you don't hit it, then you won't be disappointed. That's what that for a lot of you guys rely on, or that's where it ties back to, because you've been disappointed in the past. But my thing is, I don't live in the past. I am future forward. And my thing is, hey, this is what I desire for this particular workshop. So, okay, Holy Spirit, what are we going to do to get there? I wasn't worried about whatever happened in the past or didn't happen in the past. None of that stuff. I don't allow that to drive what I'm doing today. Because that impact that you have been called to have is not contingent upon what happened to you yesterday. Okay? I'm just saying, look here. I'm going to use the script. Look, I'm following what my word said. I'm following what my father told me to do. That's what I'm doing. That's how I'm going to roll with this thing. So like I said, the first thing was I set a number. And like I said, mindset wise, I had to get into that space of mindset. Anytime there was any lack or doubt, literally, I have you guys, I'm telling you, I have my little note here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to read what's on my note. My handwriting is horrible. I used to teach math. And on my note, anytime any fear or lack or doubt popped up, I started saying this. I'm like, I serve a God of wealth. I serve a God of prosperity. I serve a God of abundance. I serve a God of favor. I serve a God of blessings. I serve a God of overflow. You guys, once again, my computer just did something funny. So once again, I can't, I'm frozen. So sorry about my camera going out. But hopefully you can still hear me. So let me see if I can get the camera to come back on. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna switch me over to my other camera. Sorry about that. So you guys, I'm telling you, this right here, anytime any of that lack, that fear, that worry, and this is just period in my life, period in my life. Once again, I have my reminders. I have these reminders written down. So once again, here in my office. So anytime that fear, that doubt, that lack, that worry, oh no, like I said, I serve a God of wealth, a God of prosperity, a God of abundance, a God of favor, a God of blessings, a God of overflow. So I have to shift my own thoughts. Once again, I have to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. Once again, I have to ensure that I am aligning my thoughts, my words, and my actions with what my Father says, not with what I see here in the physical, not what my flesh is saying, not what I'm allowing the other people to whisper in my ear, not what I'm allowing the enemy. Sometimes it's your own thoughts that drive you to do a thing. And so you guys, I'm telling you, mindset, that is why that's something that I work with my clients with all the time. When I say you have to partner with God in your business, it is a mindset thing. You have to partner with God in your business at all times. So like I said, I got laser focused on the number that I wanted. I had to shift my mindset and said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So everything else, I had to push it to the side. So once again, I got set my number. 2, I got super laser focused. Okay, if I want to have 20 people in this workshop, that's what I'm going to talk about. So if you go back and you look at my content the past 2 weeks, what was I talking about? What was I promoting? The workshop. That was, I got super laser focused. So I set that goal. Hey, Diane. Hey, Jerry. I set the goal. And then I got super laser focused. Well, Bev, that's easy for you because you got engagement and all that stuff. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Once again, I knew that there were 20 Christian female coaches that needed this content. And that's what I got. I felt like I was a pit bull and I was not going to let go until I hit that goal. And so, like I said, I got laser focused on that. I didn't try to promote anything else. If you go back and you look at my content, it's the same. I was talking about packaging and pricing for the past 2 weeks. Packaging and pricing. Why was I talking about that? Because my workshop is on packaging and pricing. I got super laser focused. Well, Bev, what about those people who come to you and that's what they don't need support with that? Then we had a conversation on the back end about how else I could support them. That's how I did that. You guys, don't make it hard. Stop overthinking it. Get laser focused on those people that you're supposed to serve with that specific thing, whatever that specific thing is. So like I said, I set a goal. 2, I got super laser focused. And like I said, anyone else that needed something outside of that, we had a conversation on the back end about how I can support you. Hey. Thank you so much, Diane, for taking notes. Hey, Marcine. Hey. Okay, that was the second thing. The third thing, I had to increase my presence in the online space. Bam, I don't even want to hear it. You can't say you have a goal. You can't say you're going to get laser focused, but then holler out about what you're not going to do. Now, notice what I said. I had to get super laser focused. And then I said I increased. I didn't say I spent all day. I said I had to increase my presence. And that's what I did because I knew it was only going to be for a season. And I was okay with that. Well, Bev, how did the increase in your presence look? 1, my email list. So I already email my list consistently anyway. But I amped up and I ramped up the number of emails that went out to my list. I retargeted the people that did not open the emails. I had to increase that presence. So those of you that are on my email list, you got an increase in emails. Well, Bev, that's going to get on people's nerves. And when they say every time you come with an excuse, you stood over there with your excuse. And how is that working for you? Did you fill your last program? I'm just asking. So those people where they got annoyed, you know what they did? They unsubscribed. So you know how many people I had unsubscribe in the past 4 weeks? 5. Am I okay with that? I am perfectly fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. You guys focus on the wrong things. And literally, once you set up the email, you can set it up on automation. So it wasn't like I was spending all day. I literally set those emails up on automation and just let them go. So I may have been reading a book. I may have been asleep when payments were coming in, when people were signing up for the workshop. So once again, my mindset was, okay, God, I know it's at least 20 women out here that need support with their offer and with their pricing. I got laser focused on that. So are the 20 people on my email list? Well, I don't know. Let me go over here and email my list. So I added value, and then I also asked for the sale. Added value, and I asked for the sale. So that's how I increased my presence with my email list. So they may have usually getting an email from me maybe once, maybe twice a week. The past couple of weeks, they may have gotten an email from me 3 or 4 times this week. Some of them, yesterday, they got 3 or 4 emails from me in a day. Bam, that's just too much. That's just too much. You don't say that when Macy sends you the email. You don't say that when Gap sends you the email. When Old Navy, you don't say that. And they multiply, and they email you multiple times a day, and every last one of them are sales emails. They don't add any value. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Your mindset. That's the difference. Because like I said, if they didn't like it, they're going to unsubscribe. And I understand that. The same thing. If I get tired of getting these emails from New York and Company, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unsubscribe. But they got cute little dresses, so I'm not unsubscribing. So the ones that I don't want, you know what I do? I just hit delete and keep it moving. I don't make it a big deal. I don't come on social media and then make a post about it because I'm laser focused on the people that God has called me to serve. Shift your mindset. Shift your mindset. So that was one way how I increased my presence online. One, I started with my email list. So like I said, most of you guys have an email list. How are you utilizing your email list? Have a conversation with them on the regular and make it conversational. They don't always want your newsletter. Have a conversation with them. Have a conversation. Make it conversational. The other way that I increase my presence online. So once again, I'm like, okay, Bev. So if you look, I did a lot more live streaming. My live streams were always about packaging and pricing. Packaging and pricing, packaging and pricing, packaging and pricing. Because I can talk about, when you know what it is that you're doing, you can talk about it all day, every day. And that's what I did. Because I know for me, when I go live, I'm able to sign clients. When I go live, because people get to experience my personality. They're like, man, we want some more of that. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for that workshop. So every time I went live, people signed up for my workshop. So I made that decision. Okay, guys, I'll go live every day. I went live pretty much every single day. There were a couple of days I'm like, oh, I ain't going to go live. But I had emails that went out. Or I had regular written posts. So I had my lives. I had my regular written posts that were laser focused. So when I shared testimonies, go back and look at the testimonials that I shared over the past 2 weeks. What were they about? They were about people packaging and pricing their services. Everything is strategic. Everything is strategic. So I made sure that my content was focused around that. Well, man, what if they get tired of seeing that? They can unfollow me. They can unfriend me. They can disconnect. What I don't even know what the term is. They can do all of that stuff. They can mute me if they want to. I don't care, because there was 20 people out there that I wanted to ensure got into this workshop. I was laser focused. Period. So what's that area? I know for me, my email list is powerful. I know when I go live, it is powerful. I'm going to be able to convert people. The other piece that I did this time that was different from the other times is I got a little bit more active over there on Clubhouse. Now, once again, the strategies that I use may not be your strategies, and my clients will tell you this all the time. I give them specific strategies specifically for them. But for me, I got more active on Clubhouse. So if you go back and you go on Clubhouse and tap on my face, you'll see all the rooms that I've done compared to, look at the past 2 months. Before that, I made a decision. I'm like, okay, God, in this season, I know that there are 20 Christian female coaches out there where they're literally leaving thousands of dollars on the table every week. If I can show them how to package and price their services, they will stop doing that. They will stop doing that. I am going to do my part to be able to support them. I can lie my head down every night and say, okay, God, I've done everything that I knew to do to get in front of my people. And the same thing whenever I was doing rooms over there on Clubhouse. Sign people up from Clubhouse. There were sometimes it was only 3 people in the room. It did not matter. I did not focus on those vanity metrics. My thing is, I had a word out there. I was laser focused. I knew it was at least 20 coaches out there that needed help with their offer. So whether or not they don't have one at all, or whether or not they have one and they know that it's underpriced, they know it's underpriced. And that's who I've been talking to the past 2 weeks. And then as a result of that, we're looking at the numbers. Man, we're at 24. 24. Wait a minute. We were shooting for 20. So I'm like, with 24, y'all know me. I wanted to be a little bit more rounder. So we can go up to 30. That's fine. So I'm like, hey, we can open up 6 more seats. My thing is, if we get the 6 or not, it doesn't matter because I hit what the goal was that I was looking for. And so you best believe for this workshop, something powerful is going to happen. The funny thing is, and I'm going to share it with the ladies that are a part of the workshop, 2 of my devotionals, I had to send one screenshot to my prayer partners. I'm like, y'all, look at this. Look at what this prophetic word is for today. So on point to what's going to transpire in my workshop, where I was just like, God, I'm always like, God, I need you to give me the words. I need you to allow me to hear what it is that people are not telling me and to see the things that they are not showing me. And lo and behold, that was on point with what the prophetic word was. And when I'm talking about prophetic word, this right here, I do a daily prophecy by Brenda. I don't know if you guys can see that. This camera is not the best. So this is one that every single day she does for, all 365 days. And the one for March the 1st, I'm like, okay, God, I had to take a picture of it and send it to my prayer partners. I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. Thank you. Everything was in alignment. Everything was in alignment. But in order for me to get here, well, like I said, it literally opened up more seats than what we had initially decided to do. Those were the things that I did. Like I said, I set a number. I was not afraid to set a number. I got laser focused and I increased my presence. Once again, I didn't care about what other people were thinking, other people were doing. It did not matter to me. And even with increasing my presence, I had to get into that space where, once again, I've seen results before. So my email list and going live. So whether or not it's a live video or a live audio. And we took it from there and we just ran with that. So you guys, I'm telling you, it's not hard. But like I said, it takes you being laser focused. It takes a commitment and it takes you being consistent with the thing. And so, like I said, we're going to go into more details in the workshop today of some of the specific strategies that I use to do this. But I'm telling you guys, get laser focused with the thing. And the other thing, I'm going to put a little star by this one. You have to make sure you have something that the people want. You have to make sure you have something that the people want. You have to have something that the people want. And I just knew, because I've been doing this for a while. God, I know it's 20 Christian female coaches out there that need support with their offer. I know it is. I know it because I have conversations with them. I already know it. Okay. So you guys, that's all that I have. Like I said, I was going to keep this short because we actually get started with the workshop in about 30 minutes. So once again, if you were interested in joining us, there's still time for you to join. The link is wherever you're watching this from. The link is somewhere. So once again, this is for those of you guys where, one, you're not selling your offers at the level that you desire to sell it at. More than likely, there's an issue with the way that that offer is being positioned. Come on into the workshop and I will talk to you guys about how to position your offer. If you're not generating the revenue that you desire to generate, come on into the workshop, because more than likely it's not priced the way that it needs to be priced. So like I said, we're going to go through my 7 questions to creating a transformational offer and my 5-figure week pricing framework. We're going to go through both of those frameworks during the workshop. Like I said, this is the process that I take my clients through to support them in either creating a brand new offer, or if they already have one, we repackage it and we reprice it. So it's for either one of those groups. And so once again, wherever the link is, bit.ly/package and price workshop is floating around somewhere above my head or below the video or wherever this is. And then now it's scrolling across the bottom of my face. So we would love to have you guys join us. And once again, people are asking how long it's going to take until the last question is answered. Until the last question is answered. There's going to be whole group. It's live and it's engaging. So it's not me reading from a PowerPoint. There's a PowerPoint there, but it's actually interactive. So there will be large group, there will be small group. Some of them are going to be broken off into groups on their own so they can get with the Holy Spirit. All of that stuff. So once again, if you are not selling at the way in which you desire, join us in the workshop. Once again, bit.ly/package and price workshop. Yes, Diane. Yep. The way that I spell it like that for a purpose. Capital W, capital O, capital R, because you will work. You are going to work. Those of you who have signed up for the workshop, the workbook has been loaded into the membership site, so you can take a peek at it if you dare. Some of you guys are like, nah, babe, I'm just gonna wait, and I'm just gonna wait till 1 o'clock and just get it all in. Marcine, that's my prayer. That is my prayer. That is my prayer, that every person who has signed up and they attend this, that they do not walk away from this workshop the same. So not only does it shift their business, but it shifts their mind and it shifts their life. That has been my prayer. Okay. All right, you guys. So that is all that I have. So once again, if you are interested in joining us, there is still time for you to join us. Just click on the link. Once again, go to bit.ly/package and price workshop. The investment is only $297. Check out all the testimonials that are on the page if you missed them floating around on my social media pages. And so if you have any questions for me, let me know. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Marcine. So you guys, this is all that I have. Once again, I pray you have an absolutely amazing rest to your day. Those of you who have signed up for the workshop, I'll see you in about 30 minutes. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. You guys, take care.